some who are born distinguished. There are some who are raised in praise. But me, I was always the last in line, a blot in my father's gaze. No cheekbones chiseled on a feline face, no skill or savvy with the sword. But this game we all play is won in wily ways, and sly is this littlest lord.
The combined trends of increased inequality and decreasing mobility pose a fundamental threat to the American dream, our way of life, and what we stand for around the globe. I believe this is the defining challenge of our time.
Income inequality is going to be the thrust, one of the major themes in 2016.
Members of the Senate Democratic leadership team, that's Harry Reid on Dan, are clearly going after this income inequality issue.
For Democrats, it's an all-out assault on the issue of income inequality.
Is President Obama engaged in class warfare?
Class warfare.
Class warfare.
The politics of class warfare.
Trying to drive a class warfare argument, use that hashtag class warfare.
The wealth gap is getting worse. A new analysis shows the richest Americans, the top 1%, made nearly 20% of all the available income in America last year. That's the widest income gap since the Roaring '20s.
We have never been a nation of haves and have-nots. We are a nation of haves and soon-to-haves, of people who have made it and people who will make it.
My own view is we ought to kill the death tax. You paid for that farm once, you shouldn't have to pay for it again.
I don't have a $5 million estate. I'd like to someday. But if I work all my life and I pay my taxes on my income, and then I die and I want to pass on what would be great if it were a $5 million estate to my kids, why should I pay the government again?
I think the first thing should be to create a plan. Set up a trust, probably hire a couple security guards. Do you take the lump sum payment or the 29-year annuity payment over time?
I would take the one-time cash chunk because it allows you to do a whole bunch of things that you might want to do in your life. If you win that kind of money and you still have young children, make sure you put it in a trust.
Would you tell people, maybe take your $5 you're going to spend on the jackpot and put it elsewhere?
If you can invest that money 20, 30 years down the road, that is going to be there'll be much better odds of having a secure retirement than hoping on the lottery.
It's not nearly as fantasy, though.
No, it's not.
So much more practical.
Please don't mess up this financial segment with practical advice. We're Dreamweavers here at News Team 12. Take that shit over to News Team 5. Look, the whole point is, if American wealth is a lottery, we are increasingly playing two different games. In fact, I'll show you. Who wants to play America Ball? As always, we have two drawings. First up, the draw for people with inherited wealth. You should all have a ticket at home with a number between 1 and 3 on it, so let's pick 2 balls. Let's pick 2 balls. Fire it up. Here we go. 3. The first number is 3. Let's pick another ball. 1. Congratulations to almost everyone at home. Okay, that was fun. That was fun. Okay, so now the lottery for those who were born poor. Okay. Tank? Hello to all of you watching at home or through a Best Buy window. You should all have a card with a number between 1 and 3.5 million on it. And you've probably noticed that a disproportionate percentage of these balls are black and brown. Ignore that. It's illustrative of nothing. I can't stress that enough. Isn't that right, Tank? Yeah, that's right, yeah. Now, as you can see, for the 3rd consecutive week, this machine is still broken, so I can't currently get a ball out of there for you. But let's all agree that technically you did all have the hypothetical chance to win. So this is depressing. Hey, remember how much fun we were having over there? Let's go back over. There's still a ball in there. Let's get that last ball out of there. Just one more. Oh, number 2. You're all winners. All of you can't lose. The system works. And don't worry, poor people. If you're getting sad, you're just thinking of this the wrong way. Remember, when it comes to the wealth lottery, America is a nation of winners and soon to winners. Yes.